Good morning, Kelly. I'm heading to work this morning, and it's pretty weird weather for LA. We got some fog going on. Um, yeah, it's almost raining, not quite, but yeah. I thought I'd show you, since you don't ever get to commute to work with me. I thought I'd show you some traffic and what I deal with going up to 405 every morning. This is pretty regular, so um, yeah, I'm pretty used to it. It does. It's not too bad. I mean, at least it keeps moving. It's just because of the. I mean, the amount of cars on the road and everything. Um, so it's really not that bad, and I normally get through it in about 20 minutes up the top of the mountain and then down the other side. So it takes me about 35 minutes to get to work normally, which is not too bad. Coming home, on the other hand, normally takes like an hour or so. But yeah, I thought I'd give you a sample since things are going well. It's yesterday evening down in L.A. County. It was. Oh, I guess we're always in L.A. County. Down in the L.A. Basin, that's what they call it. It was like this as well, but up here it wasn't very foggy or misty or anything like that. Um, but now it is, obviously. So it came in over the night, and now it's all gray and mucky, and maybe we'll get some rain. I don't know. My windshield was splattered earlier, but it looks like it's dried out. And so. Oh yes, and the construction they're still doing on the 405. They like to do that, but they don't ever close any lanes or stop traffic. They just do it during the night when nobody's commuting, and yeah. So it's a lot different than in Utah, where they close things down and make traffic a lot worse than it is normally. But yeah, well, I thought I'd do this early today since it's pretty weird weather for LA. Yeah, well, I love you a lot, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye. So, one thing I didn't mention earlier is that they're not adding any sort of public transit system down the 405 here. I mean, they are adding the carpool lane on the other side of the freeway, but there's nothing really else they're doing. I mean, they have a long-term goal, whatever that means, to add some sort of mass transit, but most likely that's going to be like a bus that goes over the hill. Nothing, good like a train or something like that. And, I've been thinking about it, and I think the best solution would be one of those tunnel buses, because, I mean, we've already got the roads here. You just need to have the tunnel bus drive on the road that's already here. I mean, the carpool lane would be a great place for it, because it's already marked off, and it's got restricted access most of its length. So, I mean, it'd be pretty secure in being able to drive, with one tire on the barrier between the carpool lanes and the regular lanes, and one tire on the other side in the median of the road. But yeah, I really think they need a better mass transit system here. It's so bad. I mean, they've got the one train line that goes up, in Hollywood, way over, east of here, to get through the mountains. But there's nothing over here, on the west side where the 405 and the 101 meet. And I mean, all those people coming from Thousand Oaks and Ventura and up north that direction in the Simi Valley, they all come down this way. And so it's ridiculous that there's no mass transit system so that we can all get through this well, and it would solve so much problems. I personally don't care. I mean, I think a train would be the best solution, but obviously trains are expensive. But the double-decker or the tunnel bus system that could go right over the cars that are already on the freeway, I think would be the most economical slash best temporary, solution. And it's not like our overpasses are short or anything. I mean, there's plenty of room between the top of a car and the bottom of an overpass for a tunnel bus. They just, I guess, would need to research it a little. And the only problem I can see with it is that it could possibly, present a crashing hazard for like drunk drivers. Every time they have a barrier on the freeway, they always have, the yellow barrels of water and sand in front of them so that they don't crash and die when people crash into them. But that, I think, could be easily solved, and I mean, the bus getting on and off the freeway, I don't know if, I think it would just always have to be on the freeway, never, getting off, never going to a different freeway. That way they wouldn't have to worry about it, like, lifting off the freeway and causing problems that way. Yeah, but I think it's a feasible solution. It'd be great if they could implement it, but I don't see them doing that here in LA. So, that's my take on public transit and a possible solution if they did it correctly. So, yep, I'll talk to you later. Bye.